All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. It's Friday. We're here. We're getting ready to do some work. Friday, says daughter in the background. Hello. As always stuff going on here at the house. So yeah, on Wednesday we worked on our social media post, got things kind of wrapped up on it. It is, I'll go over it here in a second. We'll talk about all the things that are in the video here shortly, which reminds me I should probably get that ready to pause it. And then we worked on a little bit of our commission for our good friend Mums, which we are probably going to continue working on today. So it's kind of the tentative idea and plan. But yeah, let's swap over to, let's go here. Aha. We'll talk about our video real quick for the week. Go ahead and play this. We'll get started back around. There we go. So our first stop here is Art Town at the Reno Public Market. So this week, not this week, coming up, is it next week? It's not next week. What week is it? 2 weeks? I want to say it's 2 weeks. Ooh, no, it is next week. Wow. Time flies. I don't know about y'all, but July has seemed to just blow past. Like, so many things going on and so much happening that I can't even believe it's the 10th today. So on July 18th, I would say on the 18th, last year it was on the 5th. So every year in July, Art Town starts up here in Reno, Nevada, and it is like a month-long celebration of the arts throughout the entire city. So many things going on. If you want to go do dancing in the streets, that's a thing. If you want to go check out the live performances of music down by the river, those are a thing. If you want to go check out galleries, you want to check out authors, you want to check out like dance classes, there's just it's crazy how many things are going on here during this time. It seems like there's everywhere that you might go hang out, like the Reno Public Market or any place, they all have some kind of connection with the Art Town event, and they're doing some type of thing. So definitely, if you have a place you'd like to go hang out in town here, check to see if they have an events calendar. I was trying to think of some of the ones that I saw. Reno Public Market is the big one. They have stuff going on the entire month. We're probably planning on going to, they have the Celtic Festival day at the Reno Public Market, part of Art Town. So that one's always a fun one, and we always feel good about that one because we're connected through family to it. So always fun. But yeah, definitely I'm trying to think. I'll look it up. I'm doing a bad job here. Art Town. It is okay. So this is the funny thing about this logo. It's ARTOWN, art. So it's like Art Town, but they took away the second T. So it's kind of like our town, like our town, but I don't know. It's a cool play on words and confusing at the same time. Let's see. They'll have theater games, they'll have live paintings, community shows, ukulele concert, presents an evening with Wilton Marshall, jazz musician looks like Cirque du Soleil stuff, dancing in the streets, orchestra, there's juggling stuff, let's see, vocal improv, like anything you can think of, they have going on throughout the month of July. So, what's up, daughter?
There were exactly like 3 squirrels in the dirt and 1 squirrel in our bird feeder.
Again? Yeah, the squirrels have taken over the backyard
and
for sure.
Summer is just
staring at them. Yeah, of course she is.
I walked over and they all saw me. No,
yeah.
It's still in the bird feeder though.
Oh, I'll have to show you the video I took this morning. I walked straight up to the one that was in the up high bird feeder, and he like didn't move until I almost got like on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to show it to you. I'll show it to you. So we've got music, dance, culture, theater, history, visual, kids, film, literary, special workshops, and ongoing stuff. Those are all of their categories that they have. Some stuff requires tickets. Some stuff is completely free. like I said, in locations spread out all throughout downtown Reno and beyond. So go to their website if you want to check out all of the cool things that they have going on. The other place you can go look at is the Reno Public Markets website, because they have their list of all the events specifically happening at their location. So that's really cool. For us, move along in our video here. There it is, Art Town, Reno Public Market, July 2026. Here's some of their stuff that they're doing. Look, there's Celtic Day right above our Authors Day, which is 7/17. Like I said, a whole bunch of stuff. Go check out their website for all of the details. Hey, Alex, thanks for putting in your points. We are 50% towards our challenge. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so last year we got to go and do Authors Day, our first Authors Day event at the Reno Public Market. Very much hot off the heels of doing our first ever events. Just period the end. So like this week, I've got pictures from our first time at the Reno Public Market doing this event last July, and like our setup was bare bones. Like I just barely getting started, getting things put together. Way different than what we've got going on right now. So very, very cool experience. It was a weird day to have it on because it was on July 5th. So it was the day after 4th of July, which you would think would mean that there's a possibility that the market would have been really busy. And it was not as busy as I thought it was going to be. Because I figured like people had the day off for the 5th, and they might be moseying around and doing stuff, but it was a little bit slower. We did sell some books that day, but I'm hoping that on the 18th there'll be a lot more people to come by and hang out and check out the tables and stuff like that. So I'm hoping we've got a good amount of authors that are going to be there too. I still haven't seen, I know we talked about this on Wednesday. I'll double check again. Our organizer, Mr. Bill Brown, still hasn't put the list of all of the people. Has not put the list of all the people that are going to be on the list. Or they're going to be at the event. So, I'll give an explanation of what's going on, just in case anybody else sees this and wants to know how this works. If you are an author, you can join up on the Facebook group, the High Sierra Writers Facebook group. Let me double check, make sure that's correct too. I'm just winging stuff today. Yeah, Northern Nevada Writers Facebook group. Not my favorite. Like, I don't pay attention to Facebook very often, but when I was getting started and starting to make connections in the community with other authors and stuff like that, that was one of the resources that they threw out there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll join that group just so I can keep an eye on things and make sure I'm up to date and watching for events and things like that. So that has worked out pretty well so far. And one of the things that they post on there from Mr. Bill is the Art Town stuff. So he usually posts it about a month before, and is just looking for authors who would be interested. And generally, if you throw your hat in the ring, be like, oh, I'm interested in doing this, he'll give you just a thumbs up emoji for that. And that seems to be how you get picked to be on the list of authors that get to be there. And then later on, like, we're a week away, and we were told that there's supposed to be like an official list coming for who's going to be at the market, but we've not seen that quite yet. So, yeah. I'm nervous, but I put out the video anyways because I have that tentative approval already. Worst case, I'm like, whoop, I guess not. I guess I messed up or missed it or something along those lines. So I'll have to deal with that as it comes up. Just an FYI, I'm noticing this now. Something is slowing down my system. What? Who is trying to pull resources and take away from my stream stuff? Because I don't have... My rolly spinning wheel of death is running on my OBS. I'm hoping we're not going to crash. I'm still very disappointed in this version of macOS that is just so unstable. I feel like I do pretty good for a couple weeks and then it goes back to being poopy, and I'm not running anything different than I normally am. I can't swap anything at the moment. We are kind of stuck here. Let's see if we get rid of this. Okay. I was able to minimize that and that worked. All right, so in anticipation of being able to go to the event, I started working on some more of our marketing stuff for our table setup here. So you can see that we've got new signage coming in for our bags and stuff that we're going to be selling at this event. We'll have books there as well. We'll have books 1 and 2. We will have the old price for the books because we have $17 version books, and then based off of the price increase that Ingram did this year, we have $18 books, but we haven't depleted our stock of $17 books yet. So come get those before they're all gone. We do have a deal. If you buy book 1 and 2 together, you can get them for $30 instead of $17 a piece. So you save about $4 off of it, which is not a bad discount on that. Not great, but not bad. Something better than nothing. So we've got our signage. We've got, like I said, more new signage going up, some new product stuff going on. We added our bag charms to the list of things we're taking with us to this event. We will have some new patch related items in our products as well. So we're gearing up for book 3 where we get to introduce our new character. And you'll be able to buy some of the stuff, some new stickers and some new other products that have him on it. So yeah. The only thing I'm trying to decide is whether or not, I'm not going to be selling book number 3 at this event, even though the book technically comes out like 4 days later. Dreamer and I kind of talked about that a little bit when we were discussing this event that's coming up. And I had promised the bookstore that's helping us do a launch event that they would be the first ones to sell the book because we love them. They're our independent bookstore and stuff like that. So I was like, no, I made that promise. I'm going to keep that promise in that way. And we'll do all of the other stuff. We'll have all of these items. We'll have flyers so that people can know about our book event coming out, and they can join us if they would like to for that stuff. My last thing that I was trying to think of is whether or not I bring one copy of it so that people can go through it as a sample. I think that might be a good idea, but I haven't quite decided yet. I can sacrifice one to be the sample one that everybody touches and messes up. Actually, I should just make one of each of the books our sample copies. Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, I think I decided we're gonna bring all 3. And then we have some new signage that, oops, that one went really fast. Some new signage that was going up on our little spinny wheel here. If you've seen any of the stuff that I've got in this video, even our setup here, this is my spinning shelf, so you can see the four sides on it. It spins around in a circle. I built all that stuff by hand, so everything, just about everything on our setup is handmade in some way, shape, or form. This is even coming down to our signage and stuff here. We're trying out something new using a bunch of Velcro so that if we need to disassemble or make new signage and stuff like that, it's a little bit easier to swap out rather than, I think I was just double-sided taping everything. It was kind of ripping things apart, so wasn't wonderful, but it worked at the time. But here's our Arena Public Market. Ooh, I was gonna leave the name of the street that's right here. That's right. Yeah, come check it out. It's a really cool place, big dining hall area, and then it has micro shops in it. So think kind of like a mall, but a mall with a food court where the food court is mini stalls that are basically like food trucks. Kind of like that. It's cool. It's a cool place. It's a cool place to hang out. They've been doing some cool stuff and watching the soccer games on their big screen. So it's been wildly busy and popular there for the past few weeks. There we go. Yeah, Author's Day, July 18th. It starts at 12 p.m. And goes till 3 p.m. It's a little short, guy, but I'm hoping it's a good one. I'm hoping some people are there or come by, check out all of our stuff, buy some books would be really, really cool, and go from there. So, yeah. That's our weekly video. Worked on that a little bit on Wednesday, trying to get all the visuals done, and then I went through and put the wording on and stuff later on. Couldn't decide if I wanted to do the captions and add the characters. I ended up doing that. And then I just sat and did my writing for the mini blog post part of it afterwards, and then realized later on in the evening that it was kind of dog doo-doos and had to rewrite it. So that was fun. Had to figure that out on the fly. But all right, woo, got through that. Oh, see, it's Illustrator. Something's wrong with Illustrator. Okay, hold on. Weird, interesting. It doesn't like Illustrator right now. Okay, we're gonna try something. I'm gonna open this up. I'm actually going to quit Illustrator for the moment. And I'm gonna open it up again. Maybe this will be better. I'm hoping it'll be better. Nope, it does not like it at all right now. Ooh, we may crash the stream. Okay, wait, no, that came back up. Okay, we had it and then it disappeared. Try this again. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, the stream is being a little bit weird, but it's working currently, so we're just gonna go with it. So let's go ahead. My system's all weird. Let's open up our drawing here. Like I said, we're going to keep working on our commission from our good friend Mums here. Try to get this as close to done. We'll try to get this one done today. And then if we can start on the second one, that would be great, but highly unlikely. Never know. You guys get to see how I do all of my vector graphics for my illustrations and stuff with all of this. I know it feels like a painful process. It's not as painful as you think it is, especially because I enjoy doing it this way. I enjoy both. I like doing, this is why I drew part of it by hand, is because I enjoy doing that process as much as I love doing this pixel art version. Say pixel art, but it's not really pixel art, it's vector art is technically what it is. Bishak has contributed 500 pages. Thank you, Bishak, for putting in your points. Also, thank you for subbing yesterday. I do appreciate that. I know you just came in and did that real super quick, but I do appreciate that. I did see it. I did acknowledge it. I know you were running around doing a bunch of different stuff, so just want to make sure you know that I saw it. Thank you, my friend. Your continued loyalty is admirable. Hee hee hee. So what I'm trying to do is, the beautiful thing about sketches is they give you these line qualities and little inconsistencies that are super fun. Like, I love the inconsistencies of a sketch. I love the definitiveness of like cleaning up a sketch and doing inking or digital inking of some sort, but I love the inconsistencies of just the sketch itself. So I try my best when I'm doing this type of like vectoring to match some of those inconsistencies. Like, this is a little bit rounded, or this guy is a little bit rounded. You can see how it gets way thicker here. Just kind of really lean into some of those, kind of get like personality things that drawing by hand gives you. And then we can clean up some of the other pieces of it. When we get down to it. Hopefully our stream's still working good. Why is that a different color? No, why is that an RGB? Why are you in RGB? Is everything in RGB? Oh no. Select all. Oh no. What the monkey? Do I have to do each individual one? Oh, because our color mode is stupid. How can I do this? No, it won't do that for me. Why would it? How about now? No. Are you going to make me do each individual one? How did we mess that up? How did we mess that up? This all grayscale? No, this is all RGB. Why is this RGB? Nothing should be in RGB. Screw it. Let's just go grayscale. Scale. Okay, those look like they're correct now. But you can see, so we'll do a thing. If I select this line that we just made, you can see on this grayscale map, it's at 100% darkness, right? If I click on the other one and we switch it to grayscale, it also says it's 100% and it changed it. Okay, cool. It's like, if it's not doing it, that would be bad. So I need to, it won't let me do the select all and then change them all over to grayscale because some of the stuff is not grayscale. Like that. Should be able to go grayscale then. Let's just try this. Too many. Is it about how many pieces I can grab at one time? Okay, so that's okay. No, that's okay. So everything, there's something that's not allowing me to just switch this to pure grayscale. Okay, so that would be the entire jacket. Oh, it's that one. What? That one. That's weird. But if I select that individually, it's already grayscale. Is that why? Weird. It has to do with some of the ones that are not outlines. Okay. Down. Okay, so the eyes and some of this other stuff needs to be done separately. Okay. Earrings. I wonder if it's because it's grouped. Let's try it. Let's ungroup it. Nope, that wasn't it. Nope, that won't let me do it either. That's already grayscale. It was that. Okay, so it's because some of them are already grayscale? Weird. That should already be, that should already be, that already. Last thing. Be the eyes. So all of this minus this. Yeah, I'm not sure how I messed all that up, but I did. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and grab that. Okay, that should take care of everything. Sweet. Go ahead and save that for now. We'll get back to actually doing the stuff we need to be doing instead of correcting my mistakes that I made. Okay, so now that we have our brush set up correctly, thank goodness, we can come back in here. I'm just gonna putz away at this illustration / commission. I don't know what to consider this. Also, Alex, I did go through and fix the stuff for the sticker on the DPS Printify shop. So you should be good to go if you haven't already to go get your sticker that you wanted. You're welcome. I guess I should be thanking you. Thank you for going and buying stickers. I hope you guys are enjoying those type of things. They're just fun little stuff that I get to make. That's in. Now I want to do this. Got a couple different things here I want to do. I want to get this shape down. It's got a little bit of a curve here. A little bit of a curve there. Okay, so now we'll adjust. Do that. Should have Something like that. I gotta figure out how I want to connect this. I like the thickness of this. I like it thick. Let's try that again. Let's go up here. I'm going to change this one. Okay, close, not quite what I want. That, these two, do that. This, push that in there. We have our little drop right there. This one also needs to go up a little bit. Better connected that way. Okay, so let's move that. I think that's good, but I think I want to change. We want to bring it forward. Let's grab that one too, because that's got to go with it. There we go. Might be too thick now. Maybe that was okay. We just needed to move. Ah, I pressed a way weird button. Okay, better. Yeah, I want it to stick out just a little bit. Maybe not that much, but that's the beautiful part about doing this, is that I can change a bunch of stuff around. Is it just on the DPS site, or do I need a link? Yeah, so if you go to the dungeonprotocols.com website, there should be a tab up at the top that says store. It should take you to where you need to be. Let's see. Let me double check for you real quick. It should be here. Yeah, should be a tab at this top that says store, and that should take you to should take you to the DPS Printify shop. If there are many things, yes. So you're gonna have to tell me if you buy the Kiss Cut vinyl decal that I have set up there. I think you get two. You get two sizes out of that. I hope is the plan. If you don't, let me know, and I'll figure out what's wrong. But they gave me like a template on the site that's like 5x6 or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, I put two on there. So I was just like, we'll see if it comes with two or not. The way the Kiss Cut setup works, so I don't know, but yeah, if you order, you have to let me know when you get them. Okay, so what I wanted to see if I can do, I don't want all of it. I want this and this. Copy, paste, object transform, let's reflect that across. We'll see if this kind of works or not. Yeah, should be able to get that to work. We'll just manipulate it from there. Is it going to have the white border? The last version didn't have those. It should have the white border, yes. The last version, you're talking about the big one, right? Or are you talking about the, was there a different one? I believe it'll have the white border. Yeah, this one should have a white border. Do you want it with the white border or not? Let's see. If the rigger is not... Sorry, I got a text message from a family member. Let's see. I will test the outlet to see if it has power. If it does, then we know that there is something wrong with the disposal. Yes. Ooh, break time, so I can actually make a phone call. Yay, perfect timing. Okay, let's save this real quick. We'll go to our assistant cam real quick. Hey, look at that. She's hanging out there. So I'm going to bounce away from here pretty fast so I can make a phone call real quick. And then we're going to do our 3 minutes of ads, and then we'll come back and we'll keep working on our stuff. So stick around. We'll be right back. Okay, she's definitely adorable. Look at that dog. Happy as pie. Her favorite thing in the world, just being outside on the deck. Let's see if our second camera works here. Yep, just chilling. Chilling being a dog. What a life to have, right? All the squirrels in the world running around outside our fence, just on the other side of this deck, and she doesn't give a two... I was gonna say two shits, but that's fine. This isn't a PG stream by any means, so it's fine. Doesn't give a care in the world at all. She's not... I was gonna say she's not a dog that chases stuff, but she kind of is every once in a while. If the creatures make it inside of the fence, then she's just like, nope, you don't belong in the fence. You go back outside the fence. But if they're at the bird feeder or anything like that, outside the fence, nope, she just chills. Just watches them all day. Got her bowl of water and nice shady spot here. Life to have, right? Easy. Alright, back to what we were doing. Let's select this. Let's go get rid of these ones. Do this hard way or the easy way? As long as it's underneath there, then we should be good. We'll have to move it. Should be this one. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. We have a very similar shape still. Maybe that's the problem. I need to do the same thing to this one. There we go. Couldn't quite figure out what was wrong with that one, but we got it figured out. Sweet. I think I might need to... This stuff is right. I think I got a little overboard here with this lines. I think these may need to come in a little bit. Yeah, something's still off with it. Extends too far this direction compared to where it hits over here. Let's go ahead. That's in the right spot though. That's the funny part. Okay, so let's do. Sometimes you can get away with just scaling it a little bit and it fixes it. Sometimes you actually have to move all the points. We'll scale that. Still got a problem here. It's not centered. I think this is too tall. Better. Not 100% there yet, though. I want to shrink this. I'm going to keep these up higher. So how do I do that? Better. That's better. Should work out. Do I need to like slide the whole thing to the left a little bit? I think I need to build the rest of it first and then move some things. That might be okay. Hold on. We're gonna see. Let's build the rest of this and then go from there. Make sure to save your work, especially if you're working like I am. I'm doing it manually, so don't forget to save your work frequently and often. Do that. I was trying to find if there was a way on Illustrator to take a vector like this and give it a little bit more of a, I don't say sketch quality, but give it kind of the pressure of a inked drawing and stuff like that. Like I can take a lot of these points and I can drag them out and make them super, super thin if I want to. I get that, but I want to give it more of that anime personality, but the vectorized stuff has a very specific style. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to get it to be too much of a keep the qualities of the sketch rather than just being what it is. Be who you are. Oops. Yeah, better. More centered on her head. Yeah. Much, much better. Yeah, I think I can be okay with that. Thick lines. I gotta decide if I want to keep kind of that thick line look of all that or not. Not sure. Anyways, and save that again. Okay. Really like this detail that I put in. This is a cool one. I started working with this like arched shape on the buttons and stuff, the buckles on the main part of the clothing, and I was like, oh, wonder if I could do like a cutout off of one of the sleeves that kind of mimics a lot of that. I wonder if that would be kind of cool. And it worked. It worked. All right, let's see, all the way down here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's just a cool little cutout. And then I'll have to add the little stripe here in between. Kind of the way I had it. Yeah, something like that. Let's just do these by hand. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to fix that? I'm gonna change that. Make that thicker for now, I guess. Oh, I see what I did. That's why it's thicker. So I needed the finishing piece to go into there. That's why. Let's see. This just goes across. Maybe stops there. No, let's do. Let's do a little bump here. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. This one goes over and dies. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, I gotta decide if I'm gonna keep this line or not. I have it on both sides.
Coffee
Hey,
Kindred,
Coffee
the
Kindred, thanks for
assistant.
petting our assistant. Oh, I may have crashed the stream. Dang it. I was gonna go over to our actual assistant outside, but the stream was slow. It's okay. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for petting our assistant. As you can see from our brief live camera there, she's chilling outside, living her best doggo life. That's all I can ask. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna bring those over to the other sketch. We're not there yet. Yeah, I'm running into some weird, I don't know if there's something happening in the background. I don't want to really run my activity monitor because that will suck up a lot of bandwidth too, but it seems slow. Even just running Illustrator by itself, which normally isn't a problem, is slowing me down. I don't know why. The problems of computers. Come on, come on. Sheesh. How's it going today, Coffee Kindred? Got a good day going on so far? It's Friday, so that's nice. That's good. We need another line here. Inside the sleeve. That and clean, very nice. You know what? Let's do that here. Oops, that's. Where do I want to end this? I think we should go. Yeah, let's just do the whole thing. Sometimes I'll break up the pieces into smaller bits, but like this one fits on the screen here, so like sometimes I just do the whole thing. It's just easier that way. Let's see where. Okay, it's like got distracted for a second there. Let's go here. Like that. Not too bad. I am gonna have to figure out how I want to do this weird writing stuff. I forget how to change the size of this. Form. Okay, there we go. let's see, can I make this smaller? Can I do 0.15? Oh, I think I can. Might not be small. 0.05? Ooh. 0.1? There we go. It's alright. It's alright. I wonder if I change this to non-uniform? Is it too little to do it? Let's do basic. Let's do this. Let's round the edges. Don't want to go too. Yeah, that makes it more fun. We did basic, non-uniform, those two things. Some of these would need to be 2.0, maybe 1.5. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more like rune style setup. Cool, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, Rachel's here. I remembered to show up. Hello. Good afternoon. Or good morning. Yeah, it's morning. Welcome in. I don't know if Mums has showed you this project yet or showed you any of the pictures, but we're working on her commission today. That's what we're doing. Squeaking it in. Yeah, the D&D characters that she's putting together. I'm assuming this is for your children's. Yeah, she showed me some of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got sketches together that we're going through and we're vectorizing now. So we had this for this female character, and then we're trying to get all of the outlines done. And then I think Mom said she's going to do the coloring and stuff for it. So I'm just producing the coloring pages, which I am totally cool with. I know we talked about, I think we talked about it a little bit, but we got to get you in here in the stream at some point and we can talk about author things. That would be fun. I had some interesting conversations with our coordinator for the SCBWI, the Society of Children's Books Writers and Illustrators. We have those like once a month, but we had an interesting meeting on Thursday and talking about motivation and stuff like that. But we had one of our other members who had just published a book, and she was experiencing a lot of like burnout, and I would say burnout. I hate that word. That is a bad word that we don't use in this house, but a lot of like stress about the getting things to that point and getting all the stuff together for it and all of that. And then that was really cool to hear her insights on her experience. And then the other cool one was we had a gal that was deaf that was in our Zoom chat with us, and to hear her experiences and her resources that she has access to help publish her books and stuff like that was really, really cool. So I'm finding like talking to more people is very beneficial. Yes, my youngest likes to go around blasting everything with a fire staff or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fireball is the standard go-to. Fireball! Okay, so I have to make some creative decisions here. So the question is, Rachel, you're working on your last book for your series. What are you doing afterwards? What's the next thing? Different series, different ideas. I know you put a bunch of stuff in your back pocket that you said online that you might play with or something like that, but it's really interesting to learn about the experiences other people have. It really is. Like, I knew, like, before I published, when I did my first book, I knew I wanted to slowly build some of those connections, because I knew, like, having a presence in your community and connecting with other authors and stuff like that was important, and finding out what resources were available, what industries were available, and things like that. Like, those were all good things to know, but you have to go to the people to find that and stuff like that. I'm not a strong, or I can say I'm not strong, but I'm not a person that reads a whole lot. Like, I read way more subtitles than probably the normal human does. Too many. But I don't read a lot of like novels and books that way. I don't mind reading graphic novels and stuff like that, but finding the group here that specifically just puts a lot of novel stuff out there, I thought it might not be a good resource, and I have been pleasantly surprised that I was wrong. So, like you said, always finding those experiences of other people, regardless of where they are in the same industry as you, very valuable for sure. I have a new series already planned. Well, like 7 books already loosely outlined already. Nice. That's good. That's good. That's exciting. I hope that any of these really take off for you. I hope. I wish I had advice on how to get it to a bigger audience. I have no idea how to do that. Despite people believing the contrary. I may be doing lots of different things, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's always Honestly, not necessarily. It's productive, but not always. I don't know the word I'm looking for here. Not making a lot of money off of this stuff. Not yet, at least. Not profitable. There you go. I think that was the word I was looking for. I actually have high hopes for the new series. I'm going to launch the first book properly, which I didn't with this series, and I think I can catch a bigger audience, do the genre shift. Oh, interesting. Are you going to try to go... Are you going to shop around a manuscript to traditional publishing, or are you going to still self-publish? Shopping around a manuscript scares the shit out of me. Why are you being dumb? I'm really excited for it. I'll stay self-publishing. It's such a slog shopping for an agent. Yeah, that's the consensus that I hear. Even in the kids publishing sphere, it's rough. Like they only really want what they want. The publishers and stuff like that. Similar with agents. Agents want to represent the things that they think that they can sell. Which is, I understand to a point. It's funny because some of the people that I've talked to recently look at self-publishing, and they don't look at it like negatively, but they look at it as daunting, which is interesting because we look at the traditional side of it and we think that side is daunting. So it's a weird place to be. I know one of the guys that I was talking to, or during our meeting that was talking, was telling that if for some reason his agent decides like to drop him or not work on him, he definitely would not go the self-publishing route, because he's like, I don't think I have it in me to do all of the pieces that are involved in that. But he'd just be like, I probably wouldn't even try to get another agent. I would probably just be straight done. And it was like an interesting way to put that, like that both sides of that coin are so daunting that he felt like he was lucky and fortunate to have gotten to where he's gotten, and he did not think that he would be able to have that lightning strike twice, I think is what it was. You never know. It's all interesting and different perspectives on all of those things. Different places for that. Not the same for everybody. There are definitely pros and cons to both. Yeah, for sure. Do you publish yours through Amazon, or do you do yours through Ingram? I know I feel like we talked about it, but I can't remember. I know we talked about ISBNs and stuff like that, and LCCNs. That was the big one. For agents, publishers, it's all about business and money. I think self-publishing allows you to focus as much on the art as you want. Yes, I agree. I'm not saying it's not that there's not a lot of art and stuff in the traditional publishing industry. We had a gal who just published her kids' book, and she had a manuscript and she had shopped it around for a long time, and trying to get a publisher that saw the vision and wanted to get an illustrator to put it together for her, and they just couldn't see it at that time. And she was very fortunate enough that her agent was like, well, what type of illustrator are you looking for? And she was like, well, I would preferably like one that was from the same country that I came from. And the agent was like, well, we do have like 3 illustrators from that country on our staff. Like, we could have them put together a couple samples and see. And like, you just never know what's going to work or how it's going to, your connections and your setups are going to just align perfectly. And she ended up with a beautiful picture book. And it just happened to work out. And somebody picked it up after they got those sample images up, and then they could see the vision of that. So it just kind of like, it depends on the system and the people and things like that. But like you said, you're right. There's a lot of pieces of that industry, especially traditional, that are very much like trying to fit all of the pegs in the right hole kind of thing. Like, square peg goes in the square hole and all of that. So, and you're right. It's wrapped around money and making sure that you're investing and then getting that money back kind of thing. But everybody, like you said, everybody's experience is a little bit different. Even the art of writing also, yeah. You don't have to worry about writing to trends if you don't want to. Yes, yeah. Well, for me, like, my side of that coin is I don't have to, I'm not putting towards this style of art or drawing that is happening that is, I quote unquote popular. But I feel like it's all the same. Like, they all look very similar in that way. So I get to do it my own way for now. See what happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, you can do what you want. I can do what I want. I'm doing whatever I want. Nobody can slow me down. Nobody tell me what to do. All right, let's check on our puppers here. We got about 15 seconds before our next break. So I'm gonna go grab some more things to drink. We'll do our 3-minute ad break here, and then we'll come back and we'll keep going. So, yeah. And Rachel and I will keep talking about all the book things. There you go. Okay, we have returned. All right, back to what we're doing here. Do I want to... I need to fix part of this. It looked good at the time, but now I'm reconsidering what I did here. Put the rest of this in first, and then I'll make some adjustments. You draw it and are now going over it with hard lines? Yes. So we actually did a double pass on this one, where I did initial sketch for it to get like the body positioning and stuff where I wanted it, and then did a second pass, which was refining some of the details. And then this is technically like our third pass on it to get it inked and ready for coloring and stuff like that. I'll have to double check. I think I have all three of those. I think I have all three of those passes on my computer here. Let me double check. Hold on. I gotta get this line done first. That's not what I wanted. I want that. And then to bend it. Bend it like Beckham. There we go. Yeah, I got mechanically something wrong with that, but that's fine. I gotta fix it though. So what we had, let me bring up Mums's file. Let me bring up the file on Mums here. Oh, she's a bad girl. Okay, so let's put this on its own layer. The original sketch looked like this, right? Just a basic outline, kind of getting some of the idea of what I wanted done with the body shape and things like that figured out. And then you can see some of the details here were kind of a little rough, you can see part of the skeleton stuff inside of it. This was my scan, and then I lightened some of it so that I could make it much lighter than this even. Kind of like we have on our inking that we've got. I dimmed it way down so that I could redraw over it again, but this is like the base model of what we did. And then we took that, we did this one. It's our second pass on it. Here, we'll get this in order. Hold on. We'll get this looking right. Boop. Okay. yeah, so these are our three versions that we have so far. But you can see like the base model here, I ran into some issues where the arms and stuff weren't working correctly. So when I went to the second pass here, fixed some of the mechanical issues with the arms. Like this one with the left arm, see the character's right arm with that was holding the scroll way too short. Like, I don't know how I did that, but I had to fix that and figure out that it was actually going backwards and then hitting the elbow and bending and then coming back. It's still kind of funky dory, like it doesn't quite 100% work. There's some perspective issues that I figured out that that's why this is so much bigger now, is because it's coming kind of towards you. Changed up some of the way, trying to think, some of the torso pieces and stuff like that worked so that they flowed better. And then I think her head got a little bit bigger because it was a little too small for the whole torso setup and everything like that. Not to mention made her hair flow a little bit better and differently there. So, but yeah, then we move on to inking stage, which is going through and getting like all of the details really cleaned up, and certain things we want to make sure like that I'm accentuating some of this parts, like these little tiny details here where these, I don't know, call them like clasps, or they're not really buttons. I don't know, these fixed pieces like metal piece, they weren't as detailed in this sketch. They were very basic. So now that we are able to go much smaller, then we can add even finer details in on some of that stuff. Same thing like with the earrings and some of these other pieces. So yeah, each little phase moves forward into the next one. I want to try sketching in character art, but I'm short on time, lol. Nice. It's like you're a professional illustrator. Oh no, by far not even close. I'm just masquerading as a imposter. I'm impostering a masquerade. Nope, that doesn't work either. I wish I still have the original drawing. Actually, I'll show you guys this too. I'll show you what this is all based off of. I don't know if she's shown you this or not, but this is what she sent me. This was the basis for what we're doing here. She's like, I have these two characters that I want to turn into anime like D&D characters. So based off of the little minifigs. That's why we're keeping a lot of the similar stuff here set up. Oh yes, I've seen them. Okay, cool. So you understood what the setup was here then. And then we have, where's the other one? And then we have the male character that's going to, we'll work on that one too at some point. Gotta get the first one done first, and then we can start working on the second one. Yeah, sometimes there's pieces that you start off, you're like, oh, this looks really good, and then you get to a more detailed stage, and you're like, oh, that proportion is way not right. I gotta change like 75% of it because it doesn't work correctly. I understand the assignment, and so do you. Yes. Hi, daughter. How are you? Good morning.
What do you mean good morning?
Good morning.
I've been up since 9.
Good morning.
You saw me 2 hours ago.
Good morning. I know, you were out here in your pajamas. I got you. Haven't seen you since.
Who are you talking to?
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Showing her all the things.
Dog.
There's a dog butt on our camera, yeah.
Whoa, that's my whole name.
Ah, Michelle, your whole ass name, yes.
That's not my whole name. But you know.
It's just Michelle. No, nothing else.
Not my government.
Yeah, it's her government name. Her social is.
Whoa.
You don't.
I don't even know my social.
I was gonna say, you
How
don't
dare
even
you?
know your social. Get out of here.
But still, whoa. Can't be spilling that information, Dad.
I can't spill the tea?
No.
Wow, okay.
Well, hi, Inverness.
Vern's like, what did I walk into? We are here for Sassy Corner with Michelle.
Hey.
Am I wrong?
No.
Thought so.
Rachel, no.
His social is ABCDEFGHI.
Beautiful.
Just here for vibes. Nice.
Aren't we all?
We're all just vibing.
Are you vibing?
I'm vibing.
Okay, good.
I got them vibes. I got them chills. They're multiplying. Nope, I didn't. No.
Are you talking about that clip?
What clip are you talking about? That's from a movie. That's from Greece.
Someone referenced it in
It's not a
clip
great
that I saw.
It's not a great movie.
Anyways, I checked out.
You checked out about is the update available yet?
Yes, it's so cool. Oh my god.
Like, did they add actual
They
like
added
cool stuff?
like 40 new pals or something like that.
Oh wow.
A ton of new lands and stuff.
Nice.
New items you can get. A ton of like cool stuff.
It's a
and
good
it
update.
looks 10 times better. Like,
All right. I might have to try it out now.
there's a thing that late in the game you can get. You can get wings
Okay.
and you can fly into the sky.
Okay.
I think they might have stuff in the sky.
Oh, or they might be going to add stuff in the sky at
No,
some
no,
point.
no, like, I think they do.
Do you think it's already there? Interesting.
But like, you should play tonight. Maybe if people are gonna get on.
I should play tonight.
If people are gonna get on. You still have to figure that out. But no, it's real cool.
You got climbing and stuff tonight first, so.
I know, but after rock climbing,
All right.
then we can play the power.
The Battle World.
CC.
Oui. No French, no français. N'est-ce pas? Oh, mon chéri. Why you do this to me? Don't tap me on the shoulder like I just did something wrong. What's wrong with you? Are you taking my lemonade?
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, you would. Evil.
That's because of you.
That's my fault?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Who raised me?
Your mother.
You.
I was never here.
Yes, you were.
I'm not your real father.
Who's my father then?
Mailman.
Who's the mailman?
I don't know. That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a horrible lie.
That was a
but
terrible lie.
Anyways, I'm gonna go figure out lunch.
Hey, go figure out lunch. Get your own lemonade. Please don't drink out of the thing. It's unsanitary. She's drinking out of the thing, out of the container. I know it. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. It's happening right now. I know it. Who raised that girl? Where did she come from? I blame her mother. this. Do that. That's not what I want this. Here. Okay. Better. Okay. Your child appeared just to call you out? Yes, that is generally her MO. She comes in, causes chaos, leaves. There you go. Leaves to go get food. I didn't say it was a problem. I kind of like that better. Without the little lines in there. Yeah, let's leave it like that. There we go. Better. Okay. Cool. I feel like this is also off as well. Probably needs to be slid that way a little bit. I think we're gonna get away with it. I'm on book 6. Oh wait. Hey Rachel, how's the book coming along? It's been so long. You're probably finished up. Over 25%. Hoping to reach 50 mid-August. I'm on book 6, the last one on the series. Then I'll jump into another series. Yeah, she's making moves. Fern, she's doing the things. She's gonna be as famous as you someday. I'll never catch Vern. None of us ever will. Vern's in her own stratosphere. She'll deny it, but she is. She'll be like, no, and I'll be like, yeah. We just like to harass each other about it. That's all the fun part. That's the fun part. You think I'm doing crazy stuff, Rachel? I think Vern's doing crazy stuff. Vern thinks you're doing crazy stuff. See? It's just a circle of crazy. I think what I've determined is that we're just crazy. I think that's the common factor here. We talk to the little voices in our heads and they tell us to do the things, and we're okay with that. No, just me? Oh, wow. Okay. We're all mad here. The common denominator, yes. We're all doing the crazy stuff. I just laughed out loud for real. Got her. I got her. That's funny. Good thing I'm working at home. Yes, very good thing. Gave Vern a spit take there. That's not very nice of us. Hey, thank you, Vern, for putting in your points towards our special treat for our assistant. I think we made it above 50%, so we're on our way. Yeah, we're at 57%, so we're getting there. We're getting there. She wants them Treatos. I would give her treats early, but she's not chasing the squirrels out of my bird feeders, so no treats early for her yet. Needs to do her job better. She's like sleeping on the job, I think. Let's double check. Oh yeah, see? Look. Sleeping on the job over there, hiding from the cameras. Or at least trying to. That's okay. She's a good employee. What's 57%? Oh, so if you've watched the stream for a while, you start collecting our points, our like buttons points. They're just like little channel tokens that you get. And then if you go into the power-ups and redemption, power-up and rewards section, there's a bunch of different things in there that you can spend your points on. You can do like cheers for different things, or if you're just here watching without interacting, you can just do the lurk. You can remind me to save my work, or if you have enough, you can actually do a suggestion, which goes into my Discord. Bunch of the different things like that. Or we also have a pet the assistant one. So if you press that one, like, let's go over here. Let's go to our live cam. It's kind of far away at the moment, but if we select that one, redeem, it does a little animation and it pets the assistant.
Tahoe anime pet the assistant.
So there's one at the top of the page, which is called Special Treat for Our Assistant Sora. And if you click on that one, it gives us a little information about what it is for, and you get to use your points towards getting her a treat, which then we give it to her live here on stream, and she gets to eat it and enjoy it, and y'all get to watch it. So, yeah. Oh, you want... Okay. You've asked for it now. Daughter just asked for her own button.
But Dad, remember a couple streams ago when some people were saying you should get a daughter cheer button?
You want a daughter cheer button?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
right.
want one?
That's right. I have to make you one. Does that mean I have to make Jeff one too?
Sure.
Okay. A Jerf one. So I guess we're gonna have those. We're gonna have those extra rewards at some point too. So. I'm an uneducated Twitch peasant. Oh, get out of here.
Who said that?
Rachel said that. She's being silly.
How dare you, Rachel?
How dare you? Twitch peasant. You funny. Got the hand done. I still struggle with hands. I hate hands. They're not very fun to draw. I see people do them all the time so easily, and I'm like, oh. But I'm not really like super good at people. Like the only reason I had this looks semi-decent is because one, I redrew it several times. And two, like I had to work really, really hard at it. Just to get it this far, and I'm still like, I know I could do better, but or at least I want it to look differently than what it turned out to be. But that's my own issues that I got to deal with on that. Certain styles I would love it to look like, but not yet. Maybe someday. I don't know these things, lol. That's okay. I'll give you all the advice things, especially for anybody who's watching, who would like to chat in our chat here live with us. If you sign up for an account on Twitch, then it will give you the access to be able to put things in our Twitch chat. You can ask questions, make commentary, play all of our with our little channel points and stuff like that. It's up to you if you would like to do that. Otherwise, yeah, and anybody can watch, or anybody can just watch the streams live and stuff like that, which is cool. If you have a Amazon account, then technically you already have a Twitch account because those two things are connected. Amazon owns Twitch. Therefore, there's crossover with that. With that being said, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you actually get what we call a subscription, one free subscription a month that you can use on Twitch. And what that does is it gives you access to watch a stream without having to watch any of the ads. And each month you can pick a different streamer to use that on, or you can use it on the same one. It's up to you, but it is part of your subscription to Amazon Prime. You can, like I said, use it how you want to use it, on who you want to use it on. It does give money back to the streamer, is what it does. So I think every time when somebody subscribes to the channel and pays for the sub, we get, I forget how much it is. I think the Prime sub is $2. That's where, if you're doing a lot of stuff on Twitch and you have a bunch of viewers watching, that is where you would make the majority of your money. The ad revenue, like we have set up for this channel, you don't make very much unless you have like thousands of people watching. Then it can add up pretty steadily, pretty fast. So, but the subs and the Prime subs and stuff like that, those are the main driving force behind getting paid from Twitch and stuff like that. So I think so far, like I think it's $50 is the threshold you have to make on Twitch before they send you a check or put it into your, like mine, I think I send to my PayPal account. And I think every 2 months I make about $70. I get past the threshold every 2 months, and then they send me the money for it. So but yeah, there you go. A little bit of education, a little bit of stuff, just in case anybody has any of that. It has a Prime sub that they want to use, they can do that. So. One of the things that I try not to do is like, I try to set things up fairly in this channel where, if the ads play, I'm not doing any of the actual like working stuff. This way people don't miss anything. So and I do those, I think it's every hour, it's just a 3-minute ad break. Gives me a chance to like run to the bathroom, or like I did, grab something to drink. Gives you guys a chance to break away from it, make sure that like Sunny is normally like working and watching this stream, and it gives him to like chance to check on a couple things and then come back, and then he can continue. Yeah, then daughter gets to annoy us. So yeah, this is the thing. Do you have posable props that you use? Oh, for my artwork and stuff like that? I've had them over the years. They're okay. Like they're not, I don't find super uber useful. For like the base model stuff, yeah. But I also, since I took a lot of art classes, I know how to like look at pictures and break down the basic structure, like the figures and things like that, and then kind of recreate that. So most of my reference material comes from photos or other people's artwork and stuff like that, not as much from like live models or posable props or anything like that. So it's in between. I know for this drawing, there was one part where I can't remember what it was. I think it was the hands. One of the hands, maybe it might have been on the other character. I have an app on my phone that basically is the same thing. It's a posable prop figure, and you can move all of the joints and make the hands into different positions and stuff like that. I used that for reference on one of them because I couldn't find any good references online of the hand position that I wanted. So that's the use case when you have no other, like, and I took a couple pictures of my own hand too to try to help me get the pose correct, and some of those helped combined with that app model and stuff like that. So it really depends, like wherever you can find resources that will help you with that stuff, like it's useful. You'll find some place to use it for sure. Might not be all the time, but sometimes. Interesting part about the references and stuff that I use for some of my artwork and stuff now is that before, when I used to go and do like Google searches for like for this, it was like, oh, D&D anime character, because I just wanted to get a baseline idea of kind of style, how things are looking, and put the idea into my head kind of thing. And I'm running across more and more references that are just straight AI generated, not generated by me, but by somebody else, and those are being put into the pool of imagery on like image search on Google and stuff like that. So not a bad thing. I don't mind ripping ripping stuff away from an AI model in that way, but yeah, it's always good to know, like, okay, if I'm going to use this as a reference, then I have to understand that probably 30% of this is mechanically incorrect in some way. Like, it has hallucinated weird things in weird places that don't really make sense, but somebody drew them somewhere at some point, and now it thinks that that's the normal stuff. So just kind of like understanding what you're using for references and how that works is important. Whether it's a physical model or online models of pictures and stuff like that. The only reason why I'm going into that description or that deep of detail on that is because I know you were thinking about sketching your own stuff, Rachel, so I assume that means that you were asking about kind of how I figure out my stuff and put my stuff together in that way. You can start generating your own, coming up with your own ways to navigate some of this stuff. I'm gonna save this. Something's funky's happened here. Basic. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can repeat what we did up top. We're just making up. We're not doing any kind of language stuff or anything here. Okay, so we changed this to basic. Bumped it up to like 1 or 2. We didn't make it uniform, we made it this one, rounded the corners, and we went up to 1.5. Yeah, something like that. Kind of give it that runes style look on it. Or at least try. Yeah, much better. Let's see. I actually did my first digital art using a tablet last weekend. Ooh, how'd it go? Ooh, I want to see. Send me a copy in Discord. I want to see. You can't just casually throw that out there and not expect I'm gonna want to see the things. Even if it's bad, I want to see it. I want Vern to draw me something so I can see what Vern can do with drawing by hand. Even if it's going to be bad, I want to see it. Do it, Vern. I dare you. It was cats. Lol. I'll send it. Hey. I wanna see. I wanna see.
Kitty.
I did some kitty drawings. I got it in Discord. Yay. Hold on. Oh wait, I got something from Mom's. Oh, that's right. She sent me the mage artwork. We'll go with. Oh, okay, cool. I 5 characters thing. Oh, she sent me the things. Oh, look at the
They're
kitties.
so cute.
Very nice. Those look great.
Boy Picasso.
Muy Picasso?
Picasso.
You said muy Picasso. That means more Picasso? Normally we say I like a Picasso. Me gusta Picasso.
I'm done taking Spanish. I don't want to do that.
That's funny. Those are cute. You did a good job. I feel bad for the orange cat where the pot was dropping on their head. Very nice. 10 out of 10. Muy, yes. Also, like, more. It was for a friend to paint on a fence. Aw, cool. That's awesome. What type of tablet did you use? Did you use a like a Surface Pro? Did you use an iPad? Did you use a actual like drawing tablet? Let's see. I tried to keep it simple. Yeah, not too much shadows on a fence painting. That would be hard. Very hard to do. Can be done. Just a lot different type of setup to do that. I've done a couple murals in my time, and yeah, they are their own thing. They take a lot of work and patience. It's a canvas. Ooh, I gotta look that up now. I would say like 20 years ago, if you had said a brand of like drawing tablet, I would have been like, oh yeah, I know, because there's like 3 back there. Now there's so many that I'm like, who? No, not Kansas. Canvas. Nope. No, I spelled it wrong again. Oh, Camvas. Okay. Is it a Huion canvas tablet? Oh, ooh, that's a nice one. Canvas Gen 3 Canvas Pro and Pro 24 4K. Those are nice. Yeah, these are way better than what I used to draw on. Mine didn't even have a screen back in the day. I had to look at the monitor while I was drawing. Ugh. It was on sale, so I got one. Yeah, no, these are great. Like, that's a good price too. Even the one that's not on, well, I mean, I guess technically it's on sale. It's like $209 for that Gen 3 number 13. Those look great. I see a lot of artists. I try to follow as many online on like Instagram and stuff like that as I can, that do online illustrations, or even the ones that do stuff for books and things like that, but ones that are doing sticker sheets, ones that are doing convention artwork and stuff like that, for product that they're making, and a lot of them use basically what you picked up. So it's a great tool, especially for getting the I would say, and I'm not necessarily saying the style, but the, how do I want to put that? The gestures and stuff like that from your hand drawing. That was always the thing that I struggled with when I had my old tablet, was that like I said, you had to watch the monitor while you were drawing on the tablet, but it didn't respond very well to your hand gestures and things like that, where the new stuff does much better. I've done drawings on iPads and stuff like that with the pencils, which are great. I haven't gotten to try, so we got daughter her own brand new iPad with the newest pencil on it, and I haven't gotten to try or mess around with it yet, but I would assume like that would be super fun and really sensitive and good for drawings and stuff like that. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember where we put that. What were we working on that day that she gave us one of her drawings and we put it on the stream? The printed thing, Taylor stickers. Where was that? This one? Ah, there it is. I knew it was right. She drew this one on her iPad tablet. Really cool. Her little brush buddy. She made a bunch of stickers out of it. Yeah, it has been really responsive. Not much delay that I noticed. Yeah, that's cool. I think she did. Do I have all of them here? No, I don't have all of them. I just have the one. Yeah, she loves it. She does all kinds of cool artwork with it. She won't let me play with it at all, so I'm sad. But he's cool. I think I was trying to think. I don't think I necessarily missed my window of that, but I feel like when I was messing around with my early tablet, that was in college, very early. We were broke as all get up, so I couldn't afford anything nicer at that time. I think if I might have, I probably would still be doing a lot of hand drawing, like you did, like you've got with your tablet and stuff like that. I probably would have kept up and kept going that direction. Like I said, I've done some stuff on the tablet. I did your drawing. I did the first book cover. I did all of that on the iPad at that time. That was a whole 100% drawing on that, till I smushed all the layers and screwed it all up. That was devastating. What do I draw on? So most of the time I'm doing all of my stuff like I'm doing here, or actually I'll rephrase. I'm doing it like this. So this is most of my character work that I do, where I have the base of the body and stuff already built, and then I go through and build different faces and expressions just on top of it, and then I can swap them out, kind of thing. So like if I want him to do, let's get rid of these eyes. I want him to be kind of like a little bit sad, or there you go, there's more sad. Or if I want him to be like more devious and give him like he's kind of upset, I can do like that. So I'm doing more stuff this direction than I am like drawing digitally on there. And then when I've got, oops, that went the wrong way. When I've got moments of downtime, like today, we're gonna go to daughter's climbing class, but she's on a climbing team at our local rock climbing gym. She'll go and do rock climbing. Where's my examples at? There they are. And then I'll do stuff like this where I'll just hand draw. I'll print out these sheets of the base body with no facial expressions, and I'll just sit and draw facial expressions for a couple hours. So this is kind of my workflow at the moment, is mixing in between doing it the old-fashioned way and then bringing it over and digitizing everything by hand the other way. So kind of a mix. This way I'm not like constantly staring at a monitor and a computer screen or tablet or something like that. It breaks up some of that monotony of the pixels in my face all the time. So it's my low-tech solutions to things in certain ways. So, but that's what's been fun about working on your mom's project, is that I got to do all of this work by hand, doing the base sketch and then printing it out, drawing over top of it again in my sketchbook, getting all the details, and now bring it to this part, which is then getting all the outlines and digital part of it all finished up and stuff. So yeah, low-tech drawing is fun. It really is. Oh, such good faces. Thank you. No, it's been fun working on like figuring out all of this fun stuff. Different ways that I can set things up. Make him have different feelings and emotions based off of what he's doing. Where's our big one? There it is. There it is. The other part of it is then figuring out how to do stuff. Do stuff like this, where now we can move the eyes around and we can make him look at different locations and stuff like that, and then change how that looks as well. So taking some of the low-tech solutions and then building new higher-tech solutions in so that it has more variability and we can use it for much more things. Don't have to redraw everything all the time. It's already built for me. All right. So we got about 2 minutes here until our last ad break pops up. Yeah, so let's pause here. We'll go ahead and save it at this point. Save. We'll get rid of this. No, I did not say your name, Siri. Nobody's talking to you. And go from there. If I had more time, I'd make chibi head bases for characters to use on advertising. Trust me, when you do that, if you do decide to do that, it's really, really nice. And I wish I had the example of bringing up my Canva section, but what I do is I save out a bunch of my parts. Let's just open this real quick. So like this is my character without his hands, and then if you save it as a PNG, like here's his hands just by themselves, you can actually put them into Canva and you can put them on top of each other and move them around and do things with them. So if you can build your little chibis and make each of the sections a little modular, like the face expressions and the hands and stuff like that, then you can move them around really, really easy in Canva, which is nice. maybe once we get back, maybe when we get back from the break, I'll bring up Canva and I'll show you an example of what that looks like. Because it's really cool. Once you get it figured out, it's really nice to have. Oh no, our assistant is not there. All right, peoples, we're gonna go on our break and then we will come back and we'll finish up our stream and do our things. So stick around, we'll be right back. All right, I am back. Welcome back. Looks like our assistant was out laying in the sun, so she's out sunbathing right now, so that's why she's not on the deck. She does that thing where she goes from hot to cold, cold to hot, hot to cold. Okay, let's see if this is going to allow me to do it or if it's going to crash everything. Always a strong possibility. Hey, we worked. Cool. No, Canva is a really great resource, Rachel. It is basically, I don't know if you use this back in the day, but if you use KidPix back in the day on an old school computer, this is basically KidPix for adults is what it is. It's a very, I think it's like, what do they call it? Photoshop Elements, or even kind of like Adobe Firefly, similar in the same idea. It's a really good, it's not like super great for building super complex things, but it's good for building simple things. And because it's free, it's nice, or it's easy that way because you have access to it. You can do, like I said, those basic things. If you want to upgrade to a pro, you can. You just get more access to more of the fun stuff. But other than that, you can do, like, I do a good amount of stuff on our stream just on the free version of Canva. So, but what I was talking about, we'll put down, just make a copy of this real quick. So what I have, I have a whole bunch of my PNG images over on the left-hand side of the characters exported. So if you get your, like I said, your chibi character figured out, you can export them. And what that means is that it's got a clear background on it. So if you wanted to do, let's see, what's our background here? Let's do like a green background. You can see that it goes all the way to his edges and stuff like that. So that is a transparent PNG is what that is. Yeah, I know PNG. Okay, cool. So with that, then I can just add his little arms in here. And if I want them like above his head or something like that, just gotta flip them. I can put them above his head. I can make him wave around like he just doesn't care. I can do a lot of different things. If I just want to do one at a time, I can crop it that fast and I can move it down here. I can duplicate it and then put that one back on. I can make them separate from each other. I can make one go up, one go down, or I can make them like both go out, like he wants to give you a big hug. So like versatility wise, it's really good for those things. It's not going to export this in a really great high quality image. It'll be good enough for like online stuff, but it won't be like super great for printing out or anything like that. So but you can add, like, I have other objects, so I can put them in a box if I wanted to, and then depending on like the layering situation, if I take his hands and I put them above the box, kind of like with Photoshop or anything like that, I can actually have him like fold his hands over the edge of the box that way. So then it really looks like he's in the box out like that. So it's really nice because if you have like my characters and stuff like that, I have all that stuff set up. So then I can just export these PNGs. And then when I want to build these little like little scenes and stuff like this, I can just throw them in there. I can cut and crop them really fast, put my images in and build little scenes and stuff like that super fast and easy. So that's a nice part about this. You can do video. I'll show you video editing stuff too. So like this was our weekly video this week. So it has video editing ability on here as well. So you can build a little timeline down here at the bottom for your videos, and it has transitions and stuff like that. I definitely wouldn't build something super important in here. Like I have a video that I've put together of our good friend Sage reading my first book, and I filmed the whole section with it, but when I tried to put it into Canva, it just kept exporting it way too low of a quality kind of thing. So I put that over into Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, and finished it up there instead. But for like social media videos or social media posts, anything like that, this stuff works really, really nice. Like I said, transitions. There's our little character that we just threw in here. Just threw him over here on the side. Sometimes I have them do like little interactions, like when they're standing on an object in the photos, and he's got his own little shadow and everything too that I added. So like there's a lot of versatility in the stuff, but you kind of got to go in not necessarily knowing what you're doing, but just building things simply in a lot of ways. I think the other good example that I have of Canva stuff, where is it at? Up here. It's this one. If you don't want to draw all of the stuff for a scene, like I have my two characters here, but all the rest of this stuff behind here is all little clip arts. So like this little stand, this stand, the trees, like all of that stuff is just pieces that you can look up on this elements tab. So if I want like a food truck, I can type that in and it gives me a whole bunch of graphics of food trucks. And then you can pick all of the free ones you want and use those how you want them. Doop. But they also have other ones that are not free. Those are the ones with the little crown on them. That's for the pro members and stuff like that. But generally there's like enough stuff either at like different angles and stuff like that that you can usually find something on the free tab to use for what you're trying to do. So it's nice. Like I said, it's good for stuff like this where I'm building little, like this is a flyer for our upcoming events. This is our other Authors Day event that's coming up here really soon. This is our previous one that we did on June 6th, which was out in downtown Sparks, where we set up our table and our booth and stuff like that. So yeah, it's got a lot of use cases for it. Like I said, really good for social media things. But yeah. This is not a sponsored video. I wish it was. Do you have them all in one file? My characters and stuff, or the projects and stuff? You can make little files on the side, like this is all just patch character stuff that I've saved. So like on the Adobe Illustrator page that I showed before, I have all those face structures and stuff like that. I will build a little like face for the character, and then I will export that out as a PNG, and then I'll make another one, and then I'll export that out as a PNG. So I'll just sit and make a bunch of different faces for that. I meant the different Canva images. Oh, so I mean, these are all ones that I've imported into Canva. There's also an uploads, like these are all the ones I used for the video on my last video over here. These are videos that I've used for different videos. You can do audio. Other than that, this is my, what would it call this? Home page, which shows all my different projects. So videos, flyers, these ones are my backing cards that I made for product stuff that I've been building. These are shrink plastic sheets. You can also search up here and say you wanted to make like a post card. It'll give you a templates on postcards that you could pick and then build something on if you want as well. So they have their own templates that you can use. And if you don't want to use one of those, go back to home. You just press custom size, and then you can set up your own custom size sheets however you want and make your product. You can do a presentation, social media, photo editor, video, print, documents, whiteboard, sheets, code, websites, emails. You can generate your own QR codes on here as well. Yeah, there's so many things you can use this for. Like I said, I would use it for as many like not low effort, but low end stuff that you can, because it's good for that. I wouldn't use it for super important big things. Yes, I remember QR. I did that before. Yeah. Lots of versatility. So many things. If you can think of something that you want to do, it probably has either a template or somebody has done something like it on Canva for sure, and has a tutorial somewhere. So definitely worth. I've told mums about it as well. Something to play around with, that you have access. Like I said, I think the big one is having access to all of those elements here on the left hand side and being able just to search for something. So like I use this was one we did was working on, it was all pinball machines. So now I have all this clip art of pinball machines and arcade machines that I could pick from. Or I like to use this one a lot, Burst, because I love these little burst graphics. So I'll put them on and do things with them, or pick one of these ones like little explosions, just to highlight something along those lines. And sometimes you have to scroll to find ones that are the free ones, but yeah. The clip art thing is huge. I use that a lot. The only thing that I don't use on here is any of their generative, AI generative stuff. I just don't care for it. It's not that it's can't find to be useful or whatever, but I generally find it's not very good. It doesn't come up with good results. So I've not used it once. I know some people have used it to like make their logos and stuff like that, and I'm like, all right, that's okay for you, but I wouldn't use that. That's for sure. But to each his own that way. They also do have like basic shapes that you can add. So if I just want a square or circle or something like that, then you can start building your own stuff from here. So like, so I think this was a basic shape. I think it was. Yeah. So like this was my little flag thing over here on the left, was this basic shape that I stretched out, and then I rounded some of the corners off and did that to make that shape and stuff like that. So yeah, basic stuff. I can see that. The clip art being useful, I mean, I avoid AI on principle. Hello. Yeah, it's... That one's a hot button topic. That one's an interesting one to go into for sure. I would love to say that I have nothing to do with the AI stuff, but at the same time, when I was working on your brother's logo for his Alaska logo for his YouTube channel and stuff like that, that was the example he sent me, was one he had generated. And I was to say, it's not that I didn't, it kind of helped illustrate the idea of what he was looking for. So then I could base my design, not necessarily on what he had sent me, but get an idea of what he was looking for. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of in between. So it's destroying humanities. So that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, people are very violently opinionated about it. That's the thing. And like I was talking about before, even when I was doing research for Mums's drawing that I was working on earlier, like I am just getting people's AI generations in basic Google image searches. So it's almost hard to avoid that type of stuff in that direction. As far as generating stuff myself, I don't do any of that for the artwork and stuff that I do. The only stuff that I use is when I need, like when I was doing trying to figure out the name of my book series, the Stitch Tales, I went to ChatGPT and I was like, all right, make me a list of every word that has to do with sewing and I think it was sewing. Give me every term that is sewing. Make me a list of like 50, and it would give me the list of it. And I was like, cool. Now give me 50 more, and I would have it just give me lists of basic words and stuff like that. And then I basically had a reference to look at all of those and then pick which words I wanted to combine together to make the title kind of thing. So like having it do very base model, like do this, very simple task for me that nobody has done on the internet. It's good for that stuff, but past that, it's awful. It serves not very much. Dude, it's everywhere. It really is. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like libraries and museums and stuff like that just constantly posting, and I get it. It makes that type of media and stuff super easy and fast to do, but at the same time, like it also puts me off from like wanting to go there. It's like, nah, I know you didn't want to spend the time to find somebody to do that, so I don't really want to visit. I get it. That's a hard one. That was a rough one. Come on, Rachel, you could just have it write your next book series. It'd be easy. Just type in like 3 things and it'll give you the entire next series done. You're ready to go. Just publish it straight from there. Bam. You don't even have to think anymore. More time with the family. But it takes away all the fun. Oh, have you heard the Harry Potter chapter it made? I know that Amazon had to come back and make some changes to their publishing with KDP because people were literally submitting hundreds, like one account would submit 100 books a day. That's how bad it was. And they're like, yeah, we think you guys should only be able to submit like 1 or 2 a day. Like, you can't keep doing this. Like, this is not okay. So like that's how crazy things were. People were trying to publish like hundreds, if not thousands of books a day because of that. Not good stuff either. Laugh is all it's good for. I don't even know if it's good for a laugh half the time. I get so disappointed when I see something on like Instagram and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I'm like, but something seems off. And then I go check the comments and they're like, it's AI. And I'm like, you motherfucker. God dang it. You're getting better at tricking me. You're getting closer. I knew something was wrong, but ooh. And then it makes me angry because I want to laugh at it, but I'm just like, no, can't do it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what they figure out. Yeah, people using it and slapping their name on it is the most upsetting. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what the ramifications are for. I know they've already ruled that you cannot copyright something that is created by AI, which is a good thing that they figured out already. So yay for that. But there's a whole mess of things that more things that they need to figure out with that for sure. I know there's some interesting ethical questions from people that are going on to like Etsy and finding people's AI art and then they will download like the sample copy or whatever. They'll redraw it themselves by hand and then upload it. And that's kind of the way that they're being like, hey, so who technically owns this now? Because I did it by hand. It's based off of their thing, but theirs is not technically copyrightable because it's not created by a person. So who gets to keep their listing? So it's weird. And KDP asked multiple times if you're using AI in books also. Interesting. I didn't know that they did that. So I've not used KDP yet, so I don't have any of that access to that. I don't think Ingram does not have any tools that check for AI stuff, but I think they're a little bit more, now I'm not going to say hands-on, but I know they said that they have tools, and they put this in quotes. We have tools coming that we're going to use on the back end in their stuff, but not on the front end for users to generate things or something like that. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they come up with. Yeah, the art stuff is sketchy. Yeah, there's a lot of questionable stuff just in general about all of that. So definitely way more things they got to figure out. I think the hot dog wants to come in finally. I think she finally baked herself to the point where she's ready to come in. She's like, Dad, I'm staring at you. Please let me in. Okay, let me go let her in. I'll be right back. So the one thing that concerns me about my writing stuff is I use Grammarly for my spell checking and stuff like that. And I know you've posted several times about some of the suggestions on your whatever you're using for spelling and grammar and things like that. But technically Grammarly is a AI tool as well. So I get nervous, and there's sometimes like I have to make decisions on whether or not it's full of shit too, and whether or not what it's doing and suggesting is actually the correct thing. So it makes me think a little bit, but it sucks because I have to question whether or not it is giving me suggestions that are correct or not, which is poopy in that way. So now I'm just like, well, crap, is this AI assisting in that way because they've integrated into this? Is it not? Is it still using some of those old systems? How is this, like, more information? We need more information about all of this stuff, I guess, is the main thing. Spell checking doesn't count as AI in my opinion. I would hope so, but at the same time, because they're starting to blend those systems together, it feels disingenuous because they've done that, and because they are not being forthcoming on how or what, how any of that system works, that it, like I said, it feels disingenuous in certain ways. Does it suggest total rewrites of sentences? Yeah, it will. I don't have the pro plan, so every once in a while it pops up and is like, hey, you could improve this sentence by doing this. We'll give you this free, look at this, but if you want it in the pro version, you can upgrade and we'll give you more suggestions. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'll just spell check my shit, and we'll see how that goes. But it tries, like, they want you to move over to that pro version, so they try to give you the little carrot on the stick a little bit. So I'd ignore those sentences. Oh yeah, no, I ignore those completely. Yeah, no. But it's funny because it's when it's looking at all of my stuff. So it's looking at all of my writing and coming up with those suggestions. And there are times when it tries to do like I had a spell correction on my social media post that I was putting out yesterday, where the spelling of the word was correct and the punctuation for the word was correct. And its suggestion to me was to spell it the exact same way with no changes and add the punctuation the exact same way I had it. So it literally changed nothing, and it was suggesting that I had incorrectly done it and that their suggestion was correct. So, and I was like, they're exactly the same. So I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Like I was talking about, there's a little bit of that hallucination stuff happening in there. So I have to be a little bit more weary of how those tools are being used and stuff like that. So Word gives me super dumb suggestions sometimes. I love when you post those. They're the funniest. It's like, you don't understand context. Don't make suggestions when you don't understand context. Those are always funny. Like I'm sounding like I'm going on a pitchfork rant here. Don't trust the technologies. Burn it at the stake. Yeah. Word tells me I don't need my end quotes at the end of paragraph all the time. Yeah, it's dumb. The Word has integrated AI stuff in it too, doesn't it? This is the problem. I don't know where it begins and where it ends. I don't. Frustrating. It highlights the period and quote and then tells me I only need one punctuation mark. You're preaching to the choir. I wouldn't even. This is the problem, is that there's certain things I do know about how English works, but I don't know enough to like that. If they told me that, I would just be like, okay, makes sense. Don't do that. And I would just go with it, because I don't have enough wherewithal to judge those really like specific things, or I'm gonna say intense things, but something of that magnitude. Like that seems important. You should, like, that's a rule that you should know about. But other stuff, like I said, like my example where it was literally replacing the thing with the exact same thing that I had written, is just like, yeah, that might be a little bullshit. Microsoft has come out with Copilot. I have it deactivated. Yeah, me too. I have, even though I'm using a Mac for this, we have a PC that we use for our gaming and some other stuff. So yeah, we have that deactivated. We deactivated that instantly. It's like, no, I don't want that shit. I'm good. No, thank you. So I feel you. They're gonna try to sneak it in there somewhere, though. That's the problem. Sneaky bastards. Look at this cool feature. No, you stop it. All right, Rachel. I've dicked around for an extra 30 minutes, so it was fun. It was fun dicking around, so I appreciate that. Good conversations always. I like it. I like a Picasso. I will be back on Monday for more art stream. We've got lots more to do with Mums' project. We might spend the next, it really depends. We might spend the next week working on some more of that. We've got, I need to get it done before August is the main thing. So, I've got several book events coming up. Let's go back over to our, go here. Go to our Canva. Our next big event is Authors Day at the Reno Public Market, put on by our good friends at Art Town. For anybody who is living in the area and wants to come by and check us out, there's going to be a whole plethora of authors there selling their books. I think last time we had 30 people were there, 30 authors were there selling their books. So I'm going to be there. Hopefully, still waiting on it's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% going to be there. I'll have books 1 and 2. We'll have lots of our merch there as well as information to our second event happening on the weekend after that, which will be our book launch for Stitch Tales book number 3, Buttons in the Box Party Surprise. So surprise, our next character is showing up in our third book. So yeah, we'll have all of that there and ready. So if you'd like to come by, please come visit us on either one of those events. And then hopefully we will have more events planned out. Like I said, I would love to have one a month if I can. One a month at this level, I guess. I would love to get to the point where I'm doing 2, but I'm gonna cap myself and be like, my goal is to have 1 a month. That would be perfect at this time. Then I can branch out from there. But so stay tuned for all of that. Like I said, we'll be back on Monday working on some more stuff. We'll figure out what that is on Monday. We can schedule something for real sometime. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool to have conversations and bring some stuff in. That would be my hope. I was hoping to get further down this road on the streaming and have a little bit of an audience. I'm still working on trying to figure out what that looks like and build that. Because then I would love to like promo people's books and stuff on here. And maybe we just have to do that at some point, Rachel. And maybe we'll put it out there and see how that goes, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. This is casual. We're just messing around. Just having fun. But cross promo is always fun. Yeah, of course. Got to do that. You got to help out the peoples. Let me go through. Thank you, Weird Mr. Alex. He was in here earlier. Thank you, B-Shack. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Inverness. And thank you, anybody else who came by and checked out the stream for a few minutes there. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Thank you, Rachel. Bye, everybody.